What's up, America? This is Kim and Neil with Geauga Firearms Academy. Thanks for watching. Today we're somewhere new. Where are we, Neil?
We're at Blade Tech in their Mecca warehouse. We're going to talk about a bunch of cool stuff.
We've recently found out that they were less than an hour away from us, and we always love to support American companies, especially local people. So we wanted to come out and check out what they had. And what I liked a lot is we get a lot of requests from holster manufacturers who want us to check out their holsters, and they do make some great stuff, but they actually had some really unique attachments and things that were different, so we wanted to show you guys.
And some top secret stuff that we can't tell you about yet. So one of the big attractions here for Blade Tech is I've been using their products for a long time. You guys will all know this guy right here. This is the Tech Lock. You've seen this a million times. You may not even know, you probably bought holsters from other brands and other companies and realize that this is on the back of it because it's such a universal and popular attachment point. The cool thing that I've always loved about this is the universal pattern and the fact that it will fit pretty much any belt size. You can adjust it and it's quick and easy. It locks into place. There's a little lever on the bottom that once this is connected on your belt, it's not coming off. And it's just been one of the pieces of kit that I've used throughout my entire law enforcement career and also as a professional firearms instructor. All right, guys, we have Zach here from Blade Tech. He is a product specialist. I like to call it a product guru. So he's going to help me so I don't mumble up all my stuff and call things the wrong stuff.
Yep.
Most importantly, he's here so I don't show you the real cool stuff that's coming out that's not yet released. So welcome.
Thanks, Neil.
I don't know if I say welcome. You say I'm in their place, right?
Sure.
So Zach, what kind of products do you offer at Blade Tech?
Sure. Here at Blade Tech, we've been creating carry solutions for over 25 years. We are definitely known, as Neil said, for our Tech Lock, and we are definitely known for our belt attachments and other attachments, like our Molly locks and so on. We do also produce holsters, mostly IWB or as well OWB holsters. And for you law enforcement folks, you may know us because of our taser holsters, our level 2 taser holsters.
And you guys also have belts too, right?
We do. Our most popular belt is our Ultimate Carry belt that comes in 4 different iterations, and as well as our competition Velocity Speed belt, which is a super stiff 2-piece belt.
But today we're going to be focusing on the Total Eclipse 2.0. Neil and I have been checking it out for quite a while now, and we really like it. So let's see what it's all about.
We're going to take a deep dive into the Eclipse 2.0 here in a second. Zach's going to be here. He's already been yelling at me off camera because I keep calling stuff the wrong deal. This is going to come in with the packaging with your holster, so we'll take a close-up here, and of course we'll also take a look at some attachments, and then Zach's here is going to show you how they work. So here's what comes in the packaging. It's pretty detailed. You've got the color photos, so if you have any questions or concerns, it's pretty laid out very smoothly. But you're going to see it live right here in just a second. So here's some attachment pieces, and Zach's going to give you the lowdown and all the technical stuff on these guys here and how they go on this holster. So believe it or not, all of these pieces that you see here can actually be attached on this holster to set up exactly the way you want.
So in the packaging, you're going to receive 4 individual mods, a set of IWB mods, as well as a set of OWB mods. They will only work for a belt width of 1.5 inches, and how they work is really simple. So our mod lock system, this is for a Glock 19 with adjustable retention. The mod lock system is super easy. You simply take your mod, throw it into, and it locks into place. A little spring mechanism holds it in place, and then you can swivel. This one is an IWB mod, so you can throw it over the belt. And then if you want to swap it out, say you want to carry OWB for that day, simply pull on the back of that, lift up, and then switch out your mods. And you can go from either direction with these OWB mods. So the Total Eclipse 2.0 has 2 distinct features. The mod lock system, which is an quick interchangeable system to change the mods, as well as if you see there's 2 sweat guards here. That is very important when you're talking about a holster like this because you can take these mod locks off, just take the 2 screws and the posts, swap these guys around, and then reinstall all the hardware and then throw on your ambidextrous, except for the FBI camp mod, throw on your hardware and then you have a left-handed holster. So what comes in the packaging again is a set of OWB mods and a set of IWB mods. Now you can upgrade, and we do have 2 mods, more to come, definitely in the future, hint hint. We do have our FBI camp mods, which gives the holster itself a 15-degree forward cant, and then our fan favorite belt lock mods. So these interface the same exact way into our mod lock system, but these guys work very much like our Molly locks, again for a 1.5 inch belt. This will, when installed, be able to quickly release the whole holster off of your belt line by simply pulling up on this little stainless steel and spring-loaded bar. And then when it's snapped into place, it's good to go.
I wanted to jump in here for 1 second when we were talking about the ease of taking our connectors off there. I'm sorry.
Belt lock mods.
Belt lock mods.
Yep.
See? That's why he's here. I have, and for those that you wear vests for a living, or security, or law enforcement, military, whatever, you guys have all had the struggle of weaving MOLLE in and out, and then trying to take it all off, or you're going to wash, whatever the case is. So these are godsends. These guys slide in, so you don't have to weave them around. They're going to lock at the bottom, just like you saw there. So the coolest part about this is when I push the tabs, this will open up. I slide it right back out. It's attached to my stuff. There's plenty of holes, so super convenient, and I just want to throw that out there because these are awesome, guys. I don't know about the table itself, but everything you guys have seen so far, as far as the equipment and the attachments, is all made here in America. What is the meat and potatoes of this? What makes this click? What's it made out of? What makes it awesome?
Sure. Again, like Neil said, it's made here in the United States. This is made from a high-strength, heat-resistant polymer. Again, with the mod lock system, it gives you that capability to change it from IWB to OWB. Simple design, but ambidextrous as well with the dual sweat guards, a positive lock trigger guard, and of course, adjustable retention here.
Nice.
So, and well made.
From an end user's perspective, when I use their equipment, I can say that this is a value product. They're well made, they hold up, and it's something that will definitely be affordable for you. When it comes to retention, this is set up for a Gen 5. Here we have one right here. You get a very positive click. That's a big deal for me. I want to make sure that when I put that in there, that it's in there. Now check it out. Here we go. Not coming out. And if it is too tight, the screw's right here, so you can make the adjustments for your end users to make it just the way you want.
My 2 cents after trying it for a few months is I'm really enjoying it. I actually let a few students try it during classes just to let them see what they thought and collect some different opinions and thoughts on it. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I'm a really big fan of this new system because it's just very intuitive and easy to use. You don't have to get screws and tools out and all this stuff just to change it from inside the waistband to outside the waistband. Another thing, as I mentioned before, that nice click in retention. One tip when you are deciding how much retention you want, make sure you have it on your belt, in your pants, or outside your pants, or however you're going to wear it, and play with the retention that way, because most people make the retention too tight and then you add the belt and then it's like, you'll know you have too much retention because you go to pull it out and you're like, rah, you have to like really rip it out of there. That's too much. Obviously, if I'm running or I'm doing anything, I want it to stay in place, but I also want to have a nice smooth draw.
And that's where dry fire definitely comes into play. You want to be able to adjust that retention and dry fire with your holster.
And before you guys get on the keyboards, they are making light bearing holsters. They're coming soon, right, Jack?
Yep. We're going to offer for the Streamlight TLR1, and then in the future, obviously, the X300, and then some other Streamlight offerings, potentially like the 7A.
So those are coming soon, so stay tuned.
Definitely.
All right, guys, since we're here at the Blade Tech Mecca, we got some cool things coming. This is a prototype, all right? I don't even know if you're allowed to see it yet, but we're going to show it to you
Breaking the
anyway.
rules, you know.
It's okay.
Hopefully they won't see this video.
For them, that's cool.
So we're going to show you this cool stuff. Zach's going to walk you through it, but it's a new development. Again, this is a prototype, so don't judge the color and all that. This is just for you guys. Take it away.
Thank you. Like Neil said, it is a prototype. These are 3D printed. So one of the biggest complaints, I guess, if you want to say, about the Total Eclipse is having a larger handgun, perhaps like a Glock 17 or 19, is that grip angle, correct? So having something that's going to tuck that grip. So we're coming out with additional mods for our deep concealment, I think is what we're going to call it, and then as well as for a sidecar style, so you can carry an extra magazine on something like this guy. That again goes right into the mod lock system, and then it creates kind of like a sidecar system with that grip tuck that everybody needs. That is very, very important out of a whole system such as this.
And
to
also,
hide your big gun.
Exactly.
And also the magazine pouch that's going to be universal, so you can change it out, right? As you switch mags, or
Correct. To some level, like our other magazine pouches, we do a few different iterations thereof. So we're going to have one for, if you guys know our product line, our 940 DS is going to fit all 940 double stack and as well as Glock mags. and then a few others for, say, single stack or potentially for like 45.
So if you had a few different guns you carry, you just have to get one
Exactly.
mag pouch. You don't have to get several, which is really cool.
And it's as simple as just pulling back on the mod lock system, that little spring, taking it off, and swapping them out however you want to carry it.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We want to thank Zach and Blade Tech for letting us come and take over their studio for the day.
I'm gonna play with all their guns later too.
That's cool.
They left us all these fun toys.
They're unloaded.
So if you guys are looking for an American-made products made here in the USA and locally here in
America.
Ohio, you can check out Blade Tech.
You guys know where to find us here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We put all our premium content on Patreon. And as always, remember, it's always better to be... What am I, the only one here? Come on, you guys.
Judged by 12, then
And
carried
carried
by
by
6.
6.